NCOP, dames en heren, ik draag groeten van in Noord-Kaapse mensen. Let me commend the President, His Excellency, President Ramaphosa, for delivering a forthright and forward-looking State of the Nation address. The Sona laid out a clear vision accompanied by pragmatic responses to grow the economy, create the much-needed job opportunities, re-industrialize the country, massive investment in infrastructure, and expanding our social wage wallet to cushion the poor and the working class. There is a vision and a plan, and that is leadership, Comrade President, and not turbocharged cheap populism by mouth Trump equivalents in here who never disappoint. Honorable Speaker, after the 2024 elections, the ANC played a pivotal and pioneering role in the establishment of the GNU. Since, I have attended 3 meetings of the GNU, and as the province, we hosted 4 ministers, 6 deputy ministers. All these activities left me with an emblematic impression that despite the enormous challenges in the operational aspects of the GNU, it will run its full term. It's not going to collapse. This is good for political stability in the country. We need to thank the participating parties in the GNU for their ability to shun politics of brinkmanship. Madam Speaker, a first-year student in geopolitics will tell you that the US is very nervous since the beginning of the 3rd decade of the 21st century, because there is a real strategic contender on the horizon for global leadership, which is China. What frustrates the North is that this contender is coming from the South, former third world country, and now a developing economy, bolstered by the BRICS outfit. This strategic contender is surging and not pulling back an inch. So we are trapped in a battle of giants. In this, we support the President in his brave assertion that we will not be bullied by a rogue superpower. I firmly believe that with our collective resolve and determination, as a people, we can handle anything thrown on us, even by this fading captain of imperialism. These ill-conceived White House executive orders are certainly going to spark and fuel racial tension in the country that still resides vivid memories of racial oppression, economic exploitation and exclusion of blacks. Black poverty and economic marginalization is a systemic function of the penetrative impact of apartheid colonialism in South Africa. A very big section of the white population in the country is disgusted and enraged by these executive orders. Honorable Speaker, just yesterday at the airport, I met a very enraged white middle-aged lady called Magdalena. Magdalena and her husband own 16 farms, and the hectareage of those farms combined is bigger than Kimberley. And she understands the need for expropriation of land. She inquired whether I was flying out to attend the Sona debate en toe het sy my baie mooi gevra om die boodskap aan al die leerders van parlement hier te bring. Dat sy sê, Trump se moer en ook hulle se moer die wat Big Daddy Trump in ons land betrokke maak. That's the message from Magdalena, who's a white middle-aged lady who owns about 16 farms in the country. Honorable Speaker, 2024 marked the last lap of the sixth administration and was a good year for the Northern Cape. In the first three quarters of 2024, the Northern Cape economy created 27,000 new jobs, and that put the Northern Cape on the second spot as the province with the lowest unemployment. This morning, as we are gathered here this morning, 331,000 people clocked at employment places in the Northern Cape. Highest ever figure of employment in the history of the province. Our GDP, Honorable Speaker, per region in 2024 was 152 billion rand, which marked a 35 billion rand increase from the 117 billion rand in 2019. The major contributing factors to this growth were mining, renewable energy, and government spending in infrastructure. Last year, Honorable Speaker, we recorded a 5 years cumulative expenditure of about 25 billion rand investment in infrastructure. This accounts for 19 modern schools, state-of-the-art schools that we've built, 11 clinics, road, libraries, water, and eradication of bucket projects. The Namakwa Special Economic Zone was designated by Minister Ibrahim Patel. I would love this House to give the Minister in his absence here a nice round of applause. We launched our first phase, 1 billion rand housing project, and contractors are on site building houses for the people of the Northern Cape. In 2024, SANRAL commenced with the implementation of the 14 billion rand road maintenance project. I'm certain those of you who are using our roads can bear testimony that there is significant and visible improvement in the quality of the roads in the Northern Cape. With former Minister Mkhunu, we launched the completed 1.7 billion rand first phase of the Valga-Magara water project in John Taolo-Gaetsewe region. Comrade President, with the massive infrastructure investment, we must include the 10 billion rand second phase of this project that will see more than 200 villages having improved access to clean water. In 2024, the 2.5 billion rand BFI-funded project commenced in Solplaatje municipality, aimed at repairs to bulk water supply infrastructure. We also recorded a decrease in 15 of the 17 priority crimes. Northern Cape is now the safest province in the country. In 2024, 8 clean audits, which marked the highest ever in the history of the Northern Cape administration. The pass rate for 2024 was considerably increased with 8.4%, which is the best improved province in the country, from 75.8% to 84.19%. Over the past 5 years, we have seen a steady growth of our matric pass rate from 66% to 84.9%. This represents 18% increase. Honorable Speaker, to build on this momentum, we are in a process of finalizing the Provincial Infrastructure Plan 2040 and Provincial Job Creation Strategy 2030. It is in this breath that we welcome the President's announcement of the national government's commitment to Buchu Bay Port and Rail Infrastructure Project and the intended government 940 billion rand investment on infrastructure. Implementation of the Buchu Bay Port and Rail Infrastructure will alleviate the port gridlock that we are currently confronted with as a country. And it will also change the socio-economic landscape in the province.
Thank you, Honorable Premier.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.